From inside the 15, here's the return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. So Colorado's offense will have the football first. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And the Buffaloes will move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Right back to the well. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Williams. He's loose, and he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
The Buffaloes are marching down the field. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Got it set up on the outside. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The play action fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And the Buffaloes with the 1st and 10. The give to the back. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line, a 3rd down stop. Now to see what they do on 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And he missed it. No good. After the miss, no change in the score. So Iowa State's offense will go to work for the first time today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island.
Pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, this defense received a lot of well-earned accolades after registering 4 sacks last week. They've put everybody on notice, and they're doing it again here early, already registering a sack in this one.
The Cyclones now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. They're working that left side. Makes guys miss. That's what he does as he's out to the 20. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Makes the grab. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And the Buffaloes have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll ride his man on the option. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. They'll leave it with him. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. Moves around to clear up the vision. Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Throwing right. Hauls it in. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Looking for the goal line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Colorado!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. LSU managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. Don't blame the gumbo there in Baton Rouge this week. These Tigers are to blame for this one being this close.
Off the play fake on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. Wide open, he makes the catch. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it first and 10 outside the 40.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Shotgun snap on third down. Gets it out fast. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Cyclones look to keep this drive humming. Looking for space. It's Clark. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Fires complete on the crosser. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. And the Cyclones, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I love the effort by the defense. The last play, gain of no yards. This play, they get a sack. They're playing excellent defense right now up against their own goal line. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That'll bring him to within 4. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. Picked off, what a play to set him up. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Caught over the middle, it's Watkins. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. He'll keep it himself. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down. 4th down, and a field goal is not going to help much. They'll try to keep the drive alive. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones!
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Got it behind the line. It's Miller. Turning it on. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. To the air. It's Hawkins. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Got a man, it's Williams. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. He's got his man across the middle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
And the Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. And the Buffaloes are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. After picking up a couple in 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Grabs it in the middle. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Cyclones are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Makes the grab on the shuffle.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel in the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Grab near the marker, it's Miller. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Here's a quick throw out to the left.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Buffaloes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
And the Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. And the Buffaloes are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. It's on target and complete. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. And how good is it for a quarterback to have a running back he not only can just dump it off to, but can actually be dangerous as a receiver?
Agreed, Reese. It's not just checkdowns or screens or swing routes or flat routes. This guy can get vertical, and he can all of a sudden start stressing defenses in the 2nd level. What a weapon it is to have this guy in your backfield.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The offense will quickly use a timeout. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that 1st down marker. 4th down coming. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin him back deep in their own end. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like the magic from Hilton Coliseum has rubbed off on both teams there so far in Ames. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play from scrimmage here in the 2nd half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give out of the gun. Finding an escape route. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Bears the pressure, and he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. On the ground, it's Bellamy. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Williams. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. The snap sets up to throw. They'll run the screen. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Look, it's sloppy out here. It's wet. The ball is slick. It's not easy to kick in these types of conditions. That's now his 2nd missed field goal, but I know this kicker's disappointed of himself because he's good enough to make these kicks.
Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
The Cyclones have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
And the Cyclones will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Buffaloes will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Tight end now in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll run play action. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Quickly complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Cyclones decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. Fires to the big fella. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that is a critical mistake. Offensively, you've got to understand, I'm up. It's the 4th quarter. I'm in scoring opportunity right now. One thing I can't do, Palmer,
Put the ball on the ground. But give the defense credit, too, because at this situation of the game, they understand we got to make a play. We've got to make something happen to change the momentum of this game and give ourselves an opportunity. And they're still out there fighting. They're able to come up with it deep in their own end. Let's see how their offense can respond.
He steps out of bounds, couple yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Quick strike complete. Makes one man miss. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. To the ground to try to move the chains. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. And the Cyclones will bring the punt team onto the field. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. Lots of running room. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Give to the running back. Turns it on in midfield. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Buffaloes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To throw, it's Hawkins. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going now.
Got the quick pass. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Buffaloes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they take it in for 6 more points. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Purdue is putting on a show offensively. They've built up a comfortable lead against an opponent that's really been outmanned. They're up by 18 over Michigan State. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Gives it on the option. Turning on the Jets. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Cyclones in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Cyclones trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Rushes on him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's caught inside the 25.
Holding.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's looking deep. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. Oh, he's got some space. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Cyclones with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Bringing the heat. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the defense sniffs it out, and they're all over it. Down he goes. Couldn't even get the throw-off on the trick play. And the Buffaloes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Plows through the defense. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Buffaloes need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. To the air, it's Hawkins. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Brings up second down.
Gonna swing it on second down. Oh, they're after him. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
6 yards on
They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Here's the heat. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Under fire. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
After being stopped there on fourth down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation and put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well, but now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.